Good morning, Queens. Happy Tuesday. This is Sheree Vejan, co-founder of Realistically Speaking Publishing Company and author of the 2017 Goals Journal. Each week, I'm going to give you one simple tip and a weekly assignment to help you reach your 2017 goals. Make sure you download your free worksheet. I posted the link yesterday, and then I'll repost it in the comments of the video. So this series is called the Goal Getter series, and I'm trying to speak slower because I know I can get a little fast. So today's tip is do the work. Good morning, Queen Vanita. Happy Tuesday. Today's goal tip is do the work. And our quote for this week is, "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. And there are also so many scriptures in the Bible that talk about the ant and its work habits. So, how many times have you gotten ready for the gym? Not that we do this as queens. And then you may have went to the store in the middle of the gym, and then you bought the cookies, and you said, well, I'll do the gym tomorrow. So now you keep your gym clothes on all day to look all gymmy. Or you get that gallon of water. You got the water. You carry it around with you all day. Then you get back home and you realize, I didn't drink none of this water, or I drank, you ended up getting coffee, or you ended up getting a shake, or or you took your healthy lunch to the office, got your green drink, your salad. Next thing you know, they're having pizza. And then you say, well, I'll eat my healthy lunch, tomorrow or next week. Or you bought the book. You were told, buy that book, it's so good. And you buy it and it sits on the shelf, but you don't read it. So this tip is do the work. Do the work. Drink the water. Go to the gym. Read the book. Eat the lunch. Ditch the pizza. And for me, good morning, Queen Yolanda. I think I saw you pop up there. For me, I consider myself a pretty ambitious person. My family knows, I set my goals. I create my plan. I'm doing my routines. I don't care if it's pizza. If I brought my salad, it's going down. If I bought my green drink, then that's what I'm drinking. But last year, and I was reminded about this, last year around the same time, it was my getting ready to be my 46th birthday. And I wrote a list of, I think either when your anniversary comes up or your birthday comes up, you start thinking about things. And I was thinking about, well, when I'm 50, what is it that I want to have accomplished? It's good to go through the year goals, but the milestone goals. So I wrote this list of what I want to achieve by 50. One was to run my first 10K. So Yolanda, we need to talk about that. I've never run a 10K. A 5K, 1K, no K. Make a CD or create like an EP CD. I always want to make either a lullaby worship CD for babies to play in the room. 3, to be fluent in Spanish. 4, to learn the guitar. Struggle is real on that. To learn to sew. To author 20 books. That's the only one I'm pretty close to. To purchase a home. So Queen Stephanie, I might be talking to you about that. Start a nonprofit. 9, to travel to a romantic place in another country. And I don't have my passport yet. What is that, Jasmine? Good morning, Jasmine. Okay. And to earn and save $1 million by my 50th birthday. And then as a bonus, I want to create 50 things I learned in 50 years to leave to my daughter. Maybe like a little, little booklet. So even though, like with this work, I've done work in the past. I've done work, but I haven't done this work before. I haven't prepared to run a 10K. And when I look at this list and the time that I wrote this list, I wasn't 100% in to do the work, for it. I became discouraged because I've never sewn before. I've never, again, ran a 10K before. I've never been out of the country. My daughter's been out of the country, so the thought of the big goals that I set for myself kind of discouraged me. But then I got encouraged because I was like, wait, I got 4 more years. I got some time. But how many of us know, if you don't plan your retirement before you retire, you wake up that morning and say, hey, wait a minute, I retired. I didn't plan for that. You have your toddlers, you have your kids who were once toddlers and now they're teenagers. And if you don't plan that college fund, they wake up and they're in college and you don't have it. So there are some milestone goals that we have to plan now and work diligently so we're not left 5 years later if we don't have our college plan together and we don't have those things together. And then also having teenagers, a husband, a job, business. So setting those long-term goals, they will get away from you. So here are some tips for milestone goals. Write it down. Do the research on what the work looks like. One of my goals, number 4, is to play the guitar, and I've struggled with playing the guitar. I took up a class in community college. I bought a guitar, gave it to my son, bought another guitar, and I just the pressure of my fingers and the pressure of learning something, learning an instrument that I haven't played an instrument before. It was a struggle, but this year on my birthday's next month, I'm buying my guitar. I've already researched it. I already know which one I'm going to get. I already got it in the cart, and I'm going to press submit, and then I have to practice every day. So by my 50th birthday, I will know how to play the guitar. So hold me accountable. Hold me accountable, y'all. Okay, write the goal. Do the research on what it looks like and commit to the work, because the work will be hard. Create an action plan and create reminders and touchstones along the way. Also, as believers and as Christian women, our work may not look like everybody else's work. Our work may be walking around a building in silence for 7 days. Our work may look like fighting a war with praise and worship instead of weapons. Our war may be fighting a giant with a small rock. So God's way is not our way in our work. And home ownership, what does that look like? It looks like credit. It looks like down payment. It looks like searching the neighborhood. But God's way, that may not be the way you get the house. You still do the work. Get your credit right, get your savings together, pre-qualify, but that may not be the way that you will get the house. Job, resume, put everything together, submit your applications, but that may not be the way that you actually get the job. You may get your job on your way to get coffee and meet somebody, and you got your resume ready to submit somewhere else, and there's your job. So as Christians, we teach, or my husband's a boss coach at Boss the Movement, and one of the principles we teach the kids is as a man moves, God draws unto him the desires of his heart. So as women of faith, the work may not be the work itself. Let me see what I wrote in my note. The work may not be the work itself, but about the movement. It's about obedience and movement when God says move. It may not be look both ways before you cross the street. He may say cross the street with your eyes closed. So we're told to write the vision, make it plain, press towards the mark, but the work may not produce the vision. The obedience in the movement is what's going to draw the people, the places, the resources unto you so you can get to the next level. And that next level is really God's original level for you. So, in the meantime, we must roll out of bed, roll up our sleeves, and do the work. But also keep in mind that the work is the movement and obedience, because God will eventually make everything come to pass. So your assignment this week is to put your action plan together and commit to do the work. I also wanted to, I created this worksheet for you guys this week, and it's a place for you to put the quote and the scripture of the week. Create your own quote and scripture. That's just a scripture based on, the topic. To write to write the notes for this week, to write resources. If I give you guys books or give you website recommendations, you can put that there. And then do the work. What work will you do today? What work will you do today? I'm still trying to get this guitar situation together, because there's a song that I've been wanting to play for years, and I write it on my vision board. I write it every year. I put it in my goal book every year, and I am not committing to doing the work. And this year, I have to do the work, and I will be playing that song, and I will be playing that song on my 50th birthday, Lord willing. All right, ladies, have an awesome Tuesday. Get to work.